After the engine has been started and you turn on the avionics master, the before taxi checklist has you set up all of your avionics. So if you think of it as a flow from top to bottom, you will be able to quickly go through the avionics setup on your own. So we'll select the appropriate radio that we want to use for our communications. Most of the time it's going to be in COM 1. We will then set up our GPS. So we're first going to make sure that the database is current, which in this case we can see it is. We press continue, and now we're going to do the instrument test verification to make sure we have the proper indications on our HSI, the horizontal situation indicator, and our PFD, our primary flight display. So we're looking for half left and out of view for the lateral CDI and flag. We can see we have half left. There is no flag in this area saying that there is no lateral guidance. We're looking for half up and out of view for the vertical CDI and the vertical flag. So again, we see we have one or half up on the glide path. And again, if there was a flag, it would say no GP. We're looking at the to from indicator showing 2 and the desired track to be 150. For that, we look at our HSI and we can see the to from indicator is in the same direction. This magenta triangle is pointing in the same direction as the arrow head. So that's a 2 indication, and we can see our desired track is 150, and that also matches our course line. We can then hit continue. We can select map, and then we can set up our frequencies that we need for departure. In this case, ground and tower for NAS jacks. Then we go to COM 2 and we can select the frequencies we want for COM 2. In this case, we already can see we have ATIS in the active frequency, and we could change, for example, the standby frequency to Hurlong if we're going to be monitoring Hurlong or going to Hurlong right away. That way it's preset on the ground. Next, go to our transponder and make sure we have altitude reporting selected and the code of 1200 for VFR flight. Once you do all that, you can verify your checklist has been completed by going back to your before taxi checklist.